Was the lie, you little beautiful bitches. How do I put this nicely? Later on today, I will be going live over on Twitch, and I'll be hanging out with some friends, my girlfriend, and whatnot, and we will be playing Warframe together. And I realized they are new to the game, like ridiculously new to the game. I am not. I've been playing Warframe since beta, and well, I've decided to help them by making this video and hopefully helping some of you new players to the game. Uh, I understand you can feel a little overloaded about how the game's mechanics work and various other things and whatnot. So if you do get a chance, hop on over to Twitch, twitch.com/aces and eights, and come watch me, ask me questions, things of that nature. Now, bear in mind, I am not Ifin, I am not Ashigani Tenno, I am not, all these main Warframe players who solely just stream Warframe content. I just play to have fun. And I use old meta builds that, yeah, with a little bit of tweaking can become new meta, things of that nature. Case in point, this is Uriel, the new one of the newest frames. And my Uriel build is an interesting one to say the least. Now, this video is not about Uriel. This is about what you see up here. Currencies, platinum, etc., etc. Now, a lot of people keep asking me, you know, how do I maintain my credits? Now, this is my foundry. This is where you construct stuff. That's not how you make credits. That's how you lose credits, to be honest with you. How you make credits in the game is just play the game normally. Do your star charts. If you can, go to the relays. Once you've unlocked them, relays being Australia on Earth. There was one on Venus. Velpa relay, but it got destroyed during the Ego Saturn. Or go to the Corona relay on Saturn. Players will give you boons. Boons being drop rate, credits, EXP, you name it. We do that sometimes. They're called blessings or boons. And another thing you can do, once you've got the area unlocked, go to Venus and you can go to Fortuna and you can do a whole bunch of missions there and get some credits. It's not the best, but you can get some credits. And there's also another place you can go to. It's on Neptune, and it's called the Index. Now, the Index is a place where you gamble. Now, I don't suggest that you gamble, but if you're in a platoon of people that know what they're doing, have the right mods and the right gear, you can do an Index run for 2 hours, 3 hours, and walk away with anywhere between 5 to 8 million credits. They think, that's not bad. And that ain't bad. Don't get me wrong. 5 to 8 million credits will last you quite a while. However, there are other things that you can do that will also increase your credit intake. You can get credit boosters from the Platinum Store. This is if you want to spend money on the game. Okay? So you go here and you go to featured and you just click on. Where is it? Not bundles. Where is it? Boosters. There you go. Equipment boosters. You can get affinity boosters. This will level up your frames and your weapons faster. You can get resource boosters. This is for drops at the resources like salvage, plastoids, things of that nature. Then you can get credit boosters. Now, these credit boosters will give you a passive 20%. I think it's 20%. Used to be 20%. Consult the wiki. But it's either 20% or more credit drop. And that will drop. So if a mob drops you 20 credits, they're now going to drop you 40 credits or 60 credits. That's one way. Another way is using certain warframes. Now, if you know how to play the game correctly, okay, you can use certain creatures. I have to go over here to do this. Okay, certain warframes.
You called?
So, where are you? Harrow is one of them. Oh, Harrow. Where are you, Harrow, hun? Where are you? Harrow. There you go. Harrow. He is one to drop it because Harrow has a mod that attaches to one of his abilities that doubles the drop rates of everything. So credits, resources, you name it. Perfect for credit farming, things of that nature. Haro is one of them that can do that. Another one is Kara. Where is she? Cora, sorry. Cora also has a one of her Kavat abilities is to get double drops. So if you've got a Haro and a Cora, and I want to say there's one other. Haro, Cora. It's escaping me, but I know there's another frame that can modify drop rates along with a booster and certain buffs. You can get 500,000, 600,000 credits to drop off of caches on X 1999. That's a game. That's a area that you probably haven't got unlocked yet. But if you go over here, you'll see this growing computer. You click on login, and if you go and do certain mission types, I'm not sure which ones off the top of my head, but there are certain mission types that will have not just a cache, but there's one called a credit store cache. It looks like a little vault. You get the code from bosses that drop. You have to get 3 codes, put all 3 codes in, it spins, unlocks, dumps a whole bunch of credits at your feet. Now, if you time it right and activate certain buffs, it stacks with that drop. Okay? I've seen people get up to 1 million credits from that. And I believe it's one specific mission type. Shoot, I can't remember which one it is off the top of my head, but that one will drop 1 million, and you can keep redoing that mission over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. And if your squad is good and fast, within those same 2 hours, you can clear 20 million credits. Now, if you're a returning player like me, and you have a metric ton of these relics, I can keep scrolling. I have relics for days. Okay, you can crack those relics, do the relics, sell the items for platinum, or just sell the items for endo or whatever you need. Now, another thing, go to your mods. Okay, go to your mods table. Always go to your mods table, especially after a big update and you've collected all the newer mods that have dropped, like I have. Not all of them, of course, but once you've collected quite a lot of the mods, what you need to do is you need to go through and look at your old mods, because they will up the drop rate of older mods. As you can see, I've got 850 ammo drums. I don't need 850. So I'm going to click it, go max bar 1. And look, that's 170,000 credits right there, or just under 5k endo. I'll grab Thieves' Wit again. Boom. I'll grab Revenge. Boom. I'll grab No Return. Always go through your old mods. You will be surprised at how much credits is just sitting in your mods page, waiting to be collected, or endo waiting to be converted. Because most people keep forgetting that just because you've unlocked that mod and you have that mod in your collection, it doesn't stop the game from continuously keep giving you the same mod. So go through, sell all your old mods, and again, depending on the rarity, depends on how much endo you can get, or how much credits you can get. There's 20,000 endo right there. I've already got 20,000 on top. So if I get rid of these and push my endo up to 50,000, that's 50. I mean, again, this should break me into 1 million credits. Or I can get rid of those and I've got 1 million credits right there. I am actually going to convert it all to endo. So dissolve into endo. There we go. Now I've got 45,000 endo. And the scary thing is, the weird thing is, I can go back to duplicates. No, I don't want that one. I can go back to duplicates and refresh it. And look, I've still got a whole bunch more. So there you go. I've got 30 of these. I don't need 30 of these. That's 70k just from this one right here. you're sitting on a gold mine. If you think about it, see, you are legitimately sitting on a gold mine. Most people don't realize this. And while you're playing the index, you will get index only mods that drop. Okay, so I'm gonna melt these. Yeah, we'll dissolve those. There, I've got over 50k endo. So now I can go here, go to any mod that's mine that I want. So let's go to here, find a mod I haven't upgraded. There you go, icon vitality, and I can go boop boop. There you go, got the endo, got the credits. Now I've maxed out that mod if I truly want to do that. You're sitting on gold mines, players. You're sitting on gold mines. You just don't realize it. Okay, so come over here, take a look at the void relics, go through, type in like ash. Okay, so these are all the relics that have ash prime parts. See, ash prime neuropics, ash prime chassis. So if you're looking for a specific prime frame, everyone keeps asking me, how do I have damn near all a lot? I have quite a lot of prime frames. I'm not gonna hide that fact. Okay, I won't hide that fact. I have quite a lot of prime frames, as you can see. Prime. I am Optimus Prime. I've got a lot. I've even got some prime frames that aren't even shown here. Case in point, here I'll show you. Let me work. Oh, I'm not a big fan. I've been working on limbo builds, but let me grab this limbo build real quick. Go to swap. Oh look. Where are you? Garuda Prime. Muscle Mummy Prime. Even though I love my Muscle Mummy Prime. The only Prime I don't have is Jaya Prime yet. I don't think she's out yet. I've got Loki Prime. There's Loki and Loki Prime. Mesa Prime. I don't think I have... Do I have a Mirage Prime? I do not. So I will start farming for a Mirage Prime. If she's not vaulted. Or an Octavia Prime. Or... see, there's my Rhino Prime. See? Rhino Prime. Or a Wukong Prime. There's Zephyr Prime. There's Volt. I know there's a Volt Prime as well. But you got to understand, this is how I get the majority of my prime frames. Is I've got these relics, so I'm going to crack these relics. Okay, so let's look for... Alright, there you go. These are all Volt Primes. Volt Prime Systems. Volt Prime Chassis. Volt Prime... you see? These are all Volt stuff. So don't be afraid. You're literally... And even then, even if you want to sell your prime parts, there's websites like Warframe Market. Now, bear in mind, I am not associated with Warframe Markets, nor is Warframe itself, but there's a eBay style store for Warframe called Warframe Market. Just Google it, Warframe Market, you'll find it. And while you're there, you can just type in whatever you're looking for. Say you want an Ash Prime, all right? So let's go that route, all right? Let me just grab this. We're gonna... So I am gonna... So here's Warframe Market, okay? And we're just gonna type in Ash... There you go, Ash Prime set. The whole set, so you get the blueprint and all the parts, okay? That's 40 plat. So you could make 40 plat while making credits by collecting mods, resources, and various other things, okay? Let's take a look at... Not Bhuban. Wukong Prime set. A Wukong Prime set is anywhere between 70 to 80 plat. Do you see what I'm saying? If you've got a ton of void relics, crack them open. If you get multiples of the same parts, you can choose to sell them or you can choose to dissolve them. And when Barracuteer shows up, you can pick up some prime mods. You can pick up some... If you know what you're doing, okay, and I mean this, if you know what you're doing, or you sit down and say to yourself, this is my end goal, I want this, I'm going to achieve this. The only way you're going to achieve it is if you start to do it. Like, there is a certain, brain fart. There you go, Carrier Prime set. Okay, a Carrier Prime set is 90 plat for a little drone that follows you. Do the missions. If you've got the relics, crack the relics, do the missions. Sell relics even. You can actually sell relics, I believe. I believe you can sell relics. Yeah, see? You can sell relics. Axio A6 relics sell for 2 plat each. Sorry, 15 plat each. That's the cheapest. Do I have any Axio A6s? Let's see. I want to think I say I've got some A6s. Got Lilith, no Nero, unfortunately. No Axia. But I do have Messio D6, right? So let's take a look and see how much Messio... it's only the A's that are selling right now. Okay. So I can go to type in here, Messio A. So I've got an A1, A3. Let's take a look at how much A3s are selling for, right? A3 relics. A3 relics are selling for cheapest 3 plat each. Do you see what I'm saying? So right there, okay, I've got almost 100 plat right there. I've got 2 A7s. Let's see how much A7s are selling for. Okay. A7s are selling for 2 plat each. You've got money and credits in your account in places you just don't realize it. Okay? So my advice to people, because a lot of people do ask me, you know, how do I make credits? How do I make this? How do I make that? There are times when I won't put in a single plat into the game. Not a single plat. Okay? Not one. And what... Let me go back to my Uriel real quick. Here it is, Senatus. And what does it for me is arcanes. Now you'll notice I've got quite a few of the same arcanes. Like, why do I need... Where is it? Go by rank. Where is it? No, where are you? 9 of those. Right, fine. Go by owned. Oh, wrong arcanes. I'm looking at the wrong ones. It's weapons arcane, sorry. Duh. We look at my weapons arcanes. I have 21 primary deadheads. I have 27 primary dexterity, 39 primary merciless. I have multiple primary deadheads because these sell. I can put a primary deadhead for sale, full rank, yeah, for sale up on Warframe Marketplace for 20 to 50 plat, and they sell. People just buy them because people want that buff for their new frame. You know, they're new to the game, but they want to set themselves up. They will buy it. they sell. They just sell. Okay, now you get the majority, like primary deadhead, primary dexterity, primary merciless. You get those from the stalkers on Steel Path when you kill the stalkers on Steel Path, and not a lot of people are new to Steel Path. Some people who do Steel Path only stick to specific mission types in Steel Path to get credits and mods and whatnot. Because Steel Path, you get a absolute dog shit load of bonuses. And I don't mean dog shit as in bad. Okay? Case in point. If I hit this, okay, look at that. Steel Path. Enemy level is plus 100 levels. Enemy's health is up 250%. Enemy shields is up 250%. 100% resource drop chance. 100% mod drop chance. This stacks on top of your boosters. So if you've got a resource drop rate increase, that stacks. So you're getting more and 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 more. Now, bear in mind, if you're just new to Steel Path, like you've never done Steel Path before, do it with a squad of friends. There are certain missions in the Steel Path's life cycle that can only be completed with teammates. Case in point, if I go Steel Path here, right here, interception missions can only be done, and I hate to say this, can only be done by 2 or more people. A single person, yes, there are certain frames that if they're done up correctly can almost do interceptions by themselves. But I'm telling you right now, if you look, sabotage, what was it, in its interception, yeah. Assassination, that's a pain in the ass. But the point is, eventually you will get with friends, you will get the Steel Paths unlocked. You will start getting more and more resources that you can put and invest back into your frame. Now, I don't suggest you start Steel Path until you've completed certain missions and you understand certain things. Now, missions. Do not be afraid to replay the missions. And another thing, always check your universe, your factions, and various other things, because this is where mods, updates, and various other things. Basically, these are where the patch notes are. Okay, if you're smart, okay, if you go down to arcanes and relics, this will list every arcane and every relic that you have touched, seen, read, you name it. Okay, tempo. It explains what tempo does. Drop source, the quills. Do you see what I'm saying? Dark Refinery Deimos. It tells you where they're dropped from. So if you're trying to farm a specific type of arcane or mod, look it up. Be smarter, not harder. Okay? You got to be smart about this. Now, factions. This is where you're going to learn damage types and what they do. Okay? Now, case in point, I'll pick a Frontier Lancer. Okay? Vulnerable to impact and corrosive, which means they take more damage from impact and corrosive than any other element. Okay? So take that into account when you're modding your weapon. If it's a shotgun, it's always going to have impact. Okay? So you just got a mod for corrosive. Now your shotgun is going to do more damage to a Grineer to a frontline Lancer Grineer. Okay? Now, these with enough scans, again, notice I've got 81 scans out of 20. Okay, with enough scans, it tells you what they drop, what mods. Pressure Point, Vitality, Diamond Skin, Heated Charge, Endo, Heavy Trauma, Iron Phoenix, Streamline. So if you're specifically hunting for a specific mod, this will tell you what creature on what mission will drop that mod. Smarter. Okay? Again, Corrupted Butchers. What do they drop? Power Throw, Infected Clip, Finishing Touch, Dispatch Overdrive, Burning Wisp, Thumper, Ammo Case. Damage types. What are they vulnerable to? Puncture, Viral. What are they resistance to? Radiation. Do you see? Again, now bear in mind this one's not the Hurlong fragment's not completely finished. But you're going to get to the point where the more, and this is another thing, the more the more units you scan in your codex, the more you can res out in your training area to practice your builds, to get better at the game. Okay, you have to put in work to get better. Okay, and yeah, I scan even the wildlife. Okay, I scan the wildlife. I scan everything. Okay, because I have a sentinel that has built-in scanners. So all it does is just scan targets for me. Okay? Profit taker. Okay? Vulnerable to puncher and magnetic. Do you see? It's all about knowing the enemy. Know thy enemy. Okay? Now there are some units that I don't think are in the game anymore. Or at least I haven't seen them in forever. But I've still got scans of them. Like, here you go. General Sergus Ruck. I just need one more scan of him. But his quest is a pain in the ass to do. But you can do it. Alad V. I don't have all of Alad V's scans. I need 2 more Alad V scans. There you go, the tank. Okay? That's a tank you're gonna see in Warframe 1999. Okay? Point is, there you go. Cad heck. There's tons of enemies that you've not unlocked or seen yet. There you go. Here's your adversaries. This is your Kuvaliches, your Sisters of Parvos, or your Tetracoat Coders. Okay? Vanquish. These are the ones I've killed. See? This was my very first one. Oh, messy and violent. Yeah. Wait, not him. There you go. I attach severed limbs. I actually have him as one of my guys that shows up, same as her.
I am no stranger to the lands beyond death. It is a sunless place, in a direction you cannot point to.
And the last one was this one. And you know why? Because of the weapon. And my point is, you go to, where is it? You can go to Sisters of Parvos. I've only ever done 2 sisters.
I tell my problems to my diary.
And I believe I've only done 1. Yeah, this one's active, but this one I vanquished.
Get comfy shortchanging artists, because artists rarely know the ins and outs of business.
And this is the current one that's chasing me.
Creative industry, you're gonna have big wigs who think their subjective taste defines what's good.
And I'm gonna vanquish this. I'm gonna capture this one. He's gonna be on part of my team. And you can then use these guys as part of your railjack crew. System on top of a system. You've got to understand how the game works, okay? So yeah, you're going to see some people like iFin and you know, all these other YouTubers that have millions and millions and millions and millions and billions of credits. And then you're going to see content creators like me and others who only have 2.2, 2.3, 2.4. The difference between us and them, they get shit handed to them. We don't. Okay? And I am not shitting on them. I'm not. They've made it. Congratulations. Good for you, iFin. Good for you, the rest of you guys. I'm happy for you. You've earned what you've made. And I could not be more happier for you. And I am. Don't understand. This isn't jealousy. This isn't hatred. This isn't anger. This is me being happy for him. For them. For all of them. And I'm not a primary Warframe content creator. So you guys may already know this. But I'm making this video for those who don't. I'm not making it for you who does. I'm making it for them who don't. Because this is the sort of content that Warframe creators just seem to skip over. As if you're already supposed to know this. Like it's pre-programmed in your bloody barnet. It's not. So I make content like this to help new Warframe players. So that they don't make the same mistakes. Okay, guys? Anyway, I'm going to leave this video here. I will see you all over on Twitch, twitch.tv/acesand8s. I will leave a link in the video description. Until then, guys, take care. Keep your shows fine. Keep your enemies dying. Aces and Eights is out, and I'll see you guys on Twitch. Ciao.